Okay, boys, so today we're going to be discussing alpha versus beta males. It's no secret that women are drawn to alpha males. It's kind of just in our blood, you know? Also, these all came from you guys on my Instagram, so you can't even hate on it. Hey babe, I have reservations for dinner at 7. Alpha male. Well, where do you want to go? Beta. The quietest person in the room. Alpha. The loudest? Beta. Let me put this one into simple terms. A shark doesn't announce its presence, but everyone's aware of it. Dominates the space around him. Alpha. Is dominated by the space. Beta. Opens door, pulls out chair, and pays on a date. Alpha. Complains about paying and pulls the equality card. Beta. DMing. Alpha. But commenting. Beta. Comfortable in their own skin. Alpha. Needs external validation. Beta. Here's my favorite. A good man, alpha. A nice guy, beta. And lastly, telling someone you're an alpha, beta move.
She's definitely wrong about some things. She makes it seem like we can all be alphas, and the fact that she is here telling us about ourselves is what I call a beta move. The beer is the kicker for me. Anyway, she brings out the notion that man can only be classified in the 2 personality categories, yet there are over 5 of them, all unique. Gentlemen, in the animal kingdom, the alpha is the dominant male of the group. He gets all the girls and in most cases is the most aggressive of the males. He constantly has to fight off males from his group or outsiders from taking his kingly place. But this is not the case in the human world. Let's focus on the video where the woman sarcastically gives us her opinion of the difference between alpha and beta males, while I'll give my own opinion. Well, being an alpha male is more about how you carry yourself and your attitude. An alpha male is easy to identify because he has massive confidence. He is aware of the strength he possesses, and this shows in his personality, body language, and even when he speaks. Women automatically gravitate towards them, probably because they sense his dominance. Naturally, women want a man who is dominant, and once they see this in you, they come crawling in dozens. The part is that most of the women who are not his ideal women, and even if he does focus on any of them, they don't fulfill him. The alpha male takes charge of situations and leads from the front. Being goal-oriented, it is easy for him to keep consistency and fulfill what is required. They are mostly in leadership positions, but when not, they are identified as a consistent workforce and very dependable within the workplace. In relationships, this may work for you or against you. Being used to having all the attention, you may go for the women who will see you as the prize. She may think she has hit the jackpot till you identify that phrase is not what you need from a woman, but a partner who adds equal value as you bring to the table. Being in a relationship where you pour into an alpha more than you receive will be very draining. Surprisingly, most alphas are humble. They are aware of the strengths they possess and the level of influence they have. As dominant males, we don't walk over other people to establish our place in society. On the contrary, we care about others' needs and desire to make everyone comfortable and access the resources they can access. This role makes us dependable. In relationships, we are consistent in how we treat our women and kids. A dominant male is more caring and protective than is aggressive in relationships. The aggressive man toward his women is who needs external validation and gets an ego boost from inflicting pain and fear. Women love alpha males because they, in most cases, are perfect gentlemen. They respect women and appreciate them. Being good to a woman doesn't make him feel any less of who he is. It adds value to his identity instead. A woman will enjoy the customary etiquette barely found in a man of low value. A man who respects himself will automatically respect others, especially women. This the lady on the video had right. This is a man who is not only aware of his strengths but also his weaknesses. They don't handicap him. He views them and other life setbacks of opportunities to move forward and as obstacles to be conquered. This is a vital trait to possess in dating scene. Knowing that relationships are not easy to maintain, being aware of weaknesses as a man is important. It helps to find a woman who will easily handle it and avoid those who tend to make things harder. Having a partner who is more focused on solving issues rather than dwelling on them will work well for an alpha male. Being at the front of most things, this man is very particular about his appearance. So he will dress well, be properly groomed, so should his partner. He maintains personal hygiene, and this is also important in the women he is invested in. He is intentional about what he eats and actually keeps fit through regular exercise. His woman is equally well poised and beautiful. An alpha male will want a woman who he feels is an extension of himself, who when others view her as a piece of him. Her conduct and grace are things important when he is choosing a woman who is ideal for him. Lucky for the women he chooses, the alpha male has intentionally grown his emotional intelligence. He approaches emotionally charged situations from a rational perspective. He is empathetic and a good listener, making it easy to have an open communication within the relationship. With this, he needs a woman who will be as open in communication, who will offer him the same level of understanding. Sadly, most women like to be right. This is not what an alpha male needs, but a woman who will bring intellect and reason into the conversation to agree by both parties. With this being said, the alpha male needs a woman who will identify what he needs when he needs it. I believe every man needs a woman who will understand him and grow. An alpha, however, is more exhausted by the world and requires a woman who will create an environment he can thrive. This man needs an intelligent woman. I'm telling you guys, being that he is in most leadership positions, alpha males are strong and intellectual. He will need a woman who is equally as intelligent. For the relationship to thrive, both parties are to add to each other, building a flow of communication, and she helps in solving issues together. This is a relationship that he will thrive in. Being goal-oriented means that he is more passionate than not. An alpha male is led by his goals, dreams, and vision. The passion drives him. He needs a woman who is as driven as he is, a woman who will adopt his vision, support him, and build it together. As we have identified the alpha male to be dominant, he is as human as everyone else. This means that he needs love and affection. He is capable of showing his and receiving it as well. He therefore needs a woman who is feminine enough to give the feminine energy and care. In choosing this woman, he should remember to ensure that she is strong and independent, or else he will dominate over her as well. Being a dominant male is exhausting, and especially at work and in the business world. We need someone who actually will bring a different vibe of submission but independence as well, with a touch of stubbornness. So the woman dating an alpha male will do well to be patient. This is a man with the world on his shoulders, many responsibilities, and having taken up the effort to run after a vision will keep him away and focused. The woman's patience may provide an opportunity to feel understood, not having to fight the world and her too. In the case that achieving the vision is taking longer than expected, the woman who is patient with him provides a sense of stability in an uncertain world and an urge to be consistent in his efforts. Like I said earlier, having a dominant man may mean he tries to be dominant in the relationship as well. An assertive woman will stand up for what she believes. Having a woman who knows what she wants is very intriguing for the man, because he not only makes all the decisions but also has a partner whom he can trust to be honest with him and to keep him on track. A woman who will set boundaries for you, control how you treat her, and relationship matters will lead to a relationship that thrives. Being a mostly egocentric man and in control, it may be difficult to open up to giving affection and care as expected. It is only natural that the ego kicks in and tries to keep the dominance on the top level. A woman who understands this and can communicate when affection is lacking may be a good partner. Even better if she's whole in herself and is not too needy. Being an alpha male is great with all the attention and responsibilities we get to fulfill. It can, however, be exhausting and demanding. This creates a need for a woman who fills us up with the magic of feminine energy, a higher level of understanding and patience, the will and the knowledge to keep herself and the relationship in tune with the life of her man, who as well falls in the line with the environment they create and thrive together. Well, gentlemen, that's all from me today. If you have a specific dating and relationship issue that you want to discuss, you know what to do. Click the link at the description section and request a consultation. One of our customer service reps will respond to you less than 24 hours and schedule your consultation. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video.